Good day to you all. This is a review about the Hush X little travel guitar, I guess you could say, but it's more than just a travel guitar, to be honest. But I'll get onto that after this quick unboxing. So there it was. As you could tell, as I'm just opening this case, you end up with the tuner, some Allen keys and a few little plectrums, which is rather nice. What else? You get some headphones, which actually are not that bad at all. They're pretty damn good. So that's quite nice. I'll be using that for other stuff other than just this guitar. You get a guitar lead. There it is. And what else? Cleaning cloth. So you could use that for your glasses if you want to, or I could. What else is in there? Oh, some extra earbuds for little ears, big ears, and medium ears. What else? What else? What else? So a guitar strap from Donna. There it is. So that's obviously going to come in handy. And last but not least, the handle for the case itself, or the strap for the case itself. And not only that, you also get, there we go, the top bit of the guitar, which is obviously shaped like the top bit, kind of like a Strat. And I'll show you how that all fits on in a second. And the bottom bit, which goes on your leg as you would with a normal guitar. So all very easily attached. That's what I was trying to think of. So then that leads us to the main part of the instrument, which is obviously the instrument itself, and the case as well is very, very, very nice. So I'm quite impressed, to be honest. This is the cricket bat. Sorry, I mean the guitar. It's really, really, really nice. I am super impressed with this, and it's got a lot going for it, so we'll get more into that in the review in just a second. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the guitar, so there'll be some chapters down below of the build quality, the sound quality, and we'll do some examples of it as we go through. And basically what you get with the instrument. So there's more to it than meets the eye as far as I can tell. But initially it feels very nice. So let's jump in with the full review. This is the Hush X by Donna. And it's an all mahogany body and neck, that is, with a HPL fingerboard. Not sure what HPL is, but maybe someone can tell me. Guitar, travel guitar. That is it. It's small, put it that way. You can put these little side rails on, or frame if you like, really easily, take them off really easily, and once they're on, unless you pull that little sort of sleeve there, they don't come apart, so that's sturdy as, and that makes it feel a little bit more like a guitar, less than a cricket bat. So what do you get for this guitar? Well, you got mahogany body, and it's all one piece, as I've already said. The HBL fingerboard, you get stainless steel frets. They're nicely put in, so the quality and craftsmanship going into that is superb. It feels comfortable all the way up, so a nice comfortable progressive C-shaped neck, I think they class it as. So accessing the 22nd fret nicely, and also comfortable on the chords, and you know, you're not gonna, for most, you're not gonna get sort of wrist ache and stuff like that easily because of the way the guitar's set out. Your tuning is all done down on this arse end just here, sorry, bottom end just here. And that is stable as, so it's, the good thing is obviously if you leant it up against the wall, it sits comfortably without disturbing the tuners, so which is, I've been leaving it next to my records on my record area. Not only does it look nice next to the records when you go past it because it's mahogany, really nice, it's easy because you just pick it up and that's it, and then it's in tune because you haven't disturbed your tuners, so that itself is wonderful. Headless design, so obviously the tuning is done down there as I just said, and this is locked in up this end. Straight out the box, it was set up really well, and I'll play some examples of it in just a second. The neck was nice and straight, there weren't any high frets, or there are not any high frets. Every fret rings out really nicely. They're not scratchy at all, which again is a really good thing. These are about £329, so they're not exactly cheap, but they're not expensive either. So for that itself, I think it's superb, and I'm really pleased that they sent this through to me. It's going to get a lot of use. I think it weighs about 4.5 pounds from what I read. I'm not sure how much that is in kilos. I don't have the brain space to work that out, but maybe you can let me know that in the comments as well. That would be great. Shall we hear some examples of this? I think so too. So, as it is, it's fairly resonant, which is nice. You can feel it, which is quite cool. Obviously it's not loud because you haven't got the body to resonate through, but it still feels really nice and sounds quite nice acoustic, so it's not like a dead sound, as it were. For the sound examples, I'm going to go straight into my pedal board, which is using the Tonex pedal. So that's the profiler modeling pedal, if you don't already know of it, by IK Multimedia. Straight into this barefaced cab just here. That will be the sound you're going to hear from my onboard microphone on the camera. So I won't record straight in, just because I think getting the sound in the room is probably the best thing, rather than going straight to a recording software thing. Anyway, let's do that now. So we're on the bridge pickup, and this is the sound. Move that up to the middle position, which takes you to bridge and then the single coil. So go down to the single coil on its own. That's not bad. So let's add a bit of grit into this. So I'm on to a Marshall JCM 800 sort of sound. Whoops, that was close. Don't know about you, but when I've got a headless guitar, I tend to play slightly higher up, thinking they're the lower frets. It's just me. Anyway, so. Which is these two again. So then your humbucker on its own. there you go, the access to the hired frets is really nice. Still in tune as well, so that's great. A bit more grit. Nice. There you go. Right, that's enough of the playing. So what do you get for your money? Well, you get a travel guitar which is extremely usable, one that stays in tune, and one that will keep you, I guess, playing through those kind of travelling times. And even if it's a convenience thing in the house, sitting in a corner of a room, just there ready to go, it is convenient. The sort of footprint of it in the case as well is tiny, so for those travelling musicians or travelling business peoples, that's going to be perfect for you. So I would suggest, if you need a travel guitar, this be one that you consider looking at. There'll be a link below to the website where you can get it from, and obviously just sort of like check them out, have a good old check out, because I'm really impressed, really am impressed, and this is going to stay in the house ready to go and in the car when I go to those cricket matches. So all in all, very impressed indeed. And that is your review for this guitar. Hope to see you all soon. Please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting that bell button for all the future notifications, and visiting everything that I have on the socials as well. So I shall see you all soon. Nice.